Knowing your hair type is the very first step to take in starting your natural hair journey. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome to Toby Natural. So today we'll be discussing and analyzing hair types. Yes, different types of hair. Just as I said before, knowing your hair type is the first step you need to take in starting your natural hair journey. So today we'll be analyzing different type of hair, from straight hair to coily, kinky hair type. So let's get into the video. So we have four main hair types, broad hair types. We have type 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, in these types, we have subcategories under these types. As you can see in the chart, type 1 is divided into ABC, type 2 ABC, type 3 ABC, and type 4 ABC. So type 1 hair ranges from bone straight hair to slight wavy hair. Now, they don't hold curls. They don't really hold curls for long, even though you try to curl them. And they do not need dense products. Like, they don't need heavy products. They just do with light products. And secondly, we have type 2. Now, the type 2 starts with beachy wave kind of hair to loose curls. You see those curls, but it's not tight. Beachy waves with loose curls. Then we have type 3. Now type 3 brings us into the curls land. CURLS, not COILS. Curls. It brings us into the curls land where we see loose ringlets to tight ringlets. Yes. Now these ones, they hold curls longer than type 1 or type 2. Then type 4. Type 4, this brings us to the coiloids. Now it ranges from tight curls to extremely coily, springy hair. This is where you see you see spring. That's type 4, and that's where we're going to dwell on today. I'm going to really dwell on type 4 hair, type 4A, type 4B, type 4C, how you're going to take care of each of them. Now 4A hair. Now 4A hair is it has S-shaped pattern. The curl for 4A hair is S-shaped pattern, and it can shrink to about 80% of the full length. Now let's say the full length of the hair is this. I'm just using for example now. This is the full length of the hair. This is the full length of the hair. Now, when it's shrinked, it can shrink to this point. And when you stretch it, it stretches back to the full length. So it doesn't really shrink that much. Now, in taking care of 4A hair, moisturizing is very key because of the coils, it's prone to dryness. Though not as prone to dryness as 4B or 4C, but it's also prone to dryness. So ensure to use leave-in conditioners. You can use spritz over your hair. Then use oils to seal in moisture. When you use that leave-in conditioner or the spritz, use oil to seal in moisture. You can use jojoba oil, coconut oil, Jamaican black castor oil. You can use avocado oil also. And always remember to massage the oils into your hair mask. Don't just leave it there. You can use each of these oil individually, or you can mix them. You can mix them up however you want, but you must use oils to seal in moisture after you've moisturized your hair. Now the second tip for taking care of 4A hair, 4A type hair, is wash and condition. Now you can wash once every week or every 3 weeks, but wash regularly. And whenever you wash, condition. As long as shampoo has touched your hair, make sure you condition. Now another tip is for you to be gentle with your hair, especially when detangling your hair. Even though the curl pattern is not as tight as 4B or 4C, it is prone to breakage. And make sure you do finger detangling. Like, finger detangling is big. Make sure you do finger detangling, and if you want to detangle with a comb, use a wide tooth comb. Now the last tip for taking care of a 4A type hair, limit the use of hot tools like stretching your hair, blow drying, You can do them, but it shouldn't be every time. And when you do them, use heat protectant so you won't damage the strands that are already weak. Like kinky hair, the strands they're not very strong, they're weak. So heat will make it weaker. So whenever you want to use heat, blow dryer, hair straightener, make sure you use heat protectant. Now 4B has a Z-shaped coil. Instead of ringlets like 4A, it's Z. It has a sharp handle coil, and because of that sharpness in its coiling, it makes it get dried on time. Like it's very, very prone to dryness compared to 4A. So because of this, moisturizing is even more. You even moisturize it more than the 4A. Now it shrinks. It shrinks more than 4A. Now 4A shrinks 80%, but 4B it shrinks up to 60% of its original length. 60%. Now in taking care of 4B hair, the first thing is to shampoo and condition regularly, even more regularly than 4A. Now you can do that weekly or bi-weekly, like every 2 weeks. Shampoo every 2 weeks. And when you shampoo often like this, it cleanses your scalp and also hydrates your hair strands. So you should always shampoo. Now a second tip for taking care of 4B type hair is deep conditioning. Now it's a must for this type of hair. You can let go of it with 4A, but 4B you need to really deep condition your hair. Now conditioners that have fatty alcohols like cetyl alcohol. Yes, cetyl alcohol helps to reduce friction between your strands. It strengthens the strands, thereby reducing breakage. So deep conditioning is very important. You can also use conditioners that have honey. Now the third tip for taking care of 4B type hair is to seal in moisture. I said that before for 4A. So you need to do the same for 4B also. Seal in the moisture. After you've used your moisturizer, you've used your leave-in conditioner, seal in moisture with oils. You can just look for an oil to use. Coconut oil is very good. Coconut oil, castor oil, argan oil. You can even use butter. Shea butter is there. Cocoa butter is there. You can use those things to seal in the moisture. Now it allows the moisture to stay longer compared to when you just use only the leave-in conditioner or just condition the hair and let it be. The moisture will just go, like you won't know where it went to. But when you use oil, it will stay in longer. The hair will be able to absorb it longer before it goes the way it goes to. Now 4C hair. Hey God, the lord of shrinkage. 4C hair. 4C hair has the coils. It is coils. It is very tight. The coils are very tight, and it can shrink to even less than 50% of its original length when stretched. So, and because of that shrinkage, it is very prone to breakage. Prone to dryness, prone to frizziness. So whatever you were doing, like whatever 4A and 4B does for their hair, 4C will do times 10 because of the shrinkage. So now the first thing in taking care of 4C hair is learning how to detangle your hair gently. Like learn how to detangle your hair gently. Now you can either use your fingers or a white tooth comb, or you use the both. You detangle with your fingers first, then you use white tooth comb. But recently I've been trying something. I don't want to detangle with even the white tooth comb. I just feel that comb in a way still has a way of breaking the hair. But to be on the safer side, use finger detangle first before you use the white tooth comb. Now in washing 4C hair, now I advise that you wash in sections. Except maybe your hair is very short, it hasn't gone to the point that you can part it and maybe twist in parts or weave in parts, braid it in parts. But it's best you wash in sections. It will make your washing more easier And when it's now time for you to condition and detangle, it will be easy. You won't be faced with a voluminous hair. But when you wash in sections, you can just take this part, maybe you section it in 6, you take this part, you condition, detangle, you are done. Not when everything is just there. It can be very, very overwhelming. So wash in sections. Now, the third tip is in moisturizing. Now you should always deep condition like twice a month. That's bi-weekly. Yes, bi-weekly. If you even can, every week, but twice a month, that's bi-weekly, is good. Then you can use castor oil and water. Castor oil and water will be very good. You can do that weekly. Like I do that. Yes, I do that weekly. It will help for moisturizing. It will help as an hydrating conditioner. So that if you don't want to deep condition every week, you can use that for weekly conditioning and moisture. The aim is just to make sure the hair doesn't get dried. Never let your hair get dried before you moisturize it. At that point, it's not good. It's not good. You should learn to train your hair that before it gets dried, you should have moisturized it. You have to learn to know at what point does your hair get dried. Like, I've been studying my hair recently and I've noticed that, okay, if I moisturize my hair today is when the next time I should moisturize my hair is like in 2 days time, because by that time my hair I'll be feeling it getting dried. But when it's now getting to 4 days time, no, the hair is very, very dry now. At that point, you moisturize it, but it's best not to wait for it to be very dry before you moisturize your hair. So moisturize frequently. Now the last tip I'm going to be giving for taking care of 4C type hair is protective styling. Like, this is very important. Like, seriously, if you really want to grow long hair, healthy hair, 4C, long 4C hair, you cannot afford to be exposing your hair anyhow. Like, you just leave your hair, your hair will dry. It will be like flakes. It will, when you touch it, it will be flaky, and you might even injure your hand. It will dry up, it will shrink, and it will be breaking. And now you will say you are not retaining it because you're exposing it. So protect the hair. Now, protective styles, I recommend mini twists. That's what I do. In fact, that's what is on my head now. Mini twist or mini braids with your hair. You can use extensions, but why I don't really advise extensions dry out your hair, and because it's inside extensions, you can't really reach your hair so much. You can't really reach your hair to be applying your moisturizing and everything, but except maybe there's another way around it. But for now, I really advise just protective style with your hair. Now, like this mini twist that I did now, when I'm going out, I'll wear my wig. I have wigs that I wear, or tie a scarf in a style, fine style. So protect your hair. Protect, because out of all the hair types, from type 1 to type 4, type 4C is the most fragile because of the way it shrinks. So that's why we protect. If you really want to grow long hair, I want to grow long hair. I want my hair to be very, very, I want it to reach my tailbone. That's my goal. I'm still going there. So protect your hair, protect it, protective styles, protect your hair. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you really got something valuable for this video. So if you're here to subscribe to my channel, please do so. Click on your notification button so you won't miss out on any of my videos. I post videos like this Saturdays and Sunday. So I want your hair to grow long, just as I'm working on growing my hair long. So I want us to do this together. Yeah, let's do this together. So subscribe, click your notification button. Ciao.